Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Vertical Slice. I'm Gareth, and today we shall be slicing into Mafia 2. So, Mafia 2 has now been out for 2 years? Yeah, it came out in 2011. It is the sequel to Mafia 2002, of course. That originally came out. Let's get into a chapter, shall we? What's a good chapter? I think that's a good chapter to load into. And if I recall, back at the time, it was quite badly reviled. A lot of people were not pleased with it, primarily because it's an open world game, it's a linear game with an open world. The game is strictly linear. If you played the first game, you'll remember that it was in an open world. You had the big city, but one mission went to another mission, went to another mission, went to another mission, and that is exactly how this game plays as well.
Hello.
Hey, Vito, it's Eddie.
This is Vito,
What's up?
Scaletta, our hero.
Right now.
He has great hair.
Oh, okay. All right. What's happening?
I can't tell you over the phone.
All right. I'll be right there.
He has excellent hair. So meet Eddie at Joe's right away. So the game is set. Basically, Vito comes home after the war, the game begins in 1945, early 1945, and he's discharged because he gets injured. We're going to have a bottle of cola. He then joins up with his friend Joe, who is in the mob, and you slowly rise to power through the ranks of the mob. And of course, the game then jumps forward a bit, and it's now 1951. And so everything is looking a bit 50s-ized. One thing is, though, you can't hear it, but...
Empire Bay residents are encouraged to get in touch with any relatives that might be living in the western portion of our country, as wildfires are charring their...
There is a selection of classic music from the 50s on here. May irritate some people because the year is supposed to be 1951, and yet they're playing some music from like the from the late 50s, you know, Rock Around the Clock and all sorts of stuff like that. Let's get my we're going to wear my casual raincoat, I think. What's that? That's a good one. There we go. Now I look like someone from the mob. Get out of here. So it's a pretty game. I think it looks really pretty. The city looks absolutely gorgeous, I think. All the cars look really nice. Just look at that. All the people reading their newspapers and stuff. But in the same way that something like what is it? What am I thinking of? Oh, turn the radio off before we get done for having copyrighted content in here. In the same way that what am I thinking of? LA Noire was, people didn't like that because of it being kind of linear. This is identical to that. Ooh, dear. Identical to that. So it's a linear game in an open world. So the city is here, beautiful looking Brooklyn Bridge over there, but there's nothing to do in it. Absolutely nothing. There is just the main mission. You can have a look at the map over here. So we've got these locations here, but all of these are places you'd visit during the main game, apart from maybe clothing stores and gun shops. There's no reason to go to a gun shop because in every mission you get to pick up loads and loads of guns, so you never need to do that. Ooh. So yeah, I think people were a bit upset that it's actually not an open world game. It's a linear game, but it just happens to be set in an open world, open city. As someone who thinks that LA Noire is one of the greatest games of all time now, I wasn't that bothered, actually, that Mafia 2. I've just played it now. I only played it this year. This is the first time. And I enjoyed it. It's a shortish game. It'll take you about 12 to 13 hours to finish the main story, and after that there's not a whole lot to do unless you've got some of the DLC. Because yeah, it's just one story. Once you finish it, that's it. The very, very, very end is a bit of a disappointment. It ends on a cliffhanger, and there's no resolution. And yep, it's set up that maybe they are hoping, oh, we might get to do a Mafia 3, but it's not right there at the moment. Ooh, let's just go past that. So one thing people may remember from Mafia original was that the police were some of the most realistic and most aggressive there have ever been in video games. So they would, if you ran red lights, they would come after you. If you sped, they would come after you. If you crashed into street furniture, they'd come after you. They are still pretty intensive, but one lucky thing is that they won't now. They don't care about you running red lights, so you can do that as much as you want, and they don't care about you going against traffic. If you bump into things and they notice, they will still come after you, and also if you speed, they'll come after you. The game has this handy speed limiter thing. You can see it's on down there, which limits to me to 40 miles an hour, but that means that I'm always at a nice sedate speed, and the police will never care because I'm going at good speed. So we're heading over to Joe's. It's over here somewhere, and we'll see what we're up to next. Cars, I think, are gorgeous. Just look at this Potomac Indian, absolutely gorgeous 1950s car. Park that over here. I think the animations are good. Look at his coat. His coat will fly in a lovely way. And as I said before, I think the city looks really pretty. But yeah, in terms of interactivity out of the main story, there's nothing to do. You have to be in for the story, and once it's over, you've kind of finished, you've seen everything this game has to offer. Or listen to a bit of the cutscene.
Hey, good morning, Vito.
Marty, what are you doing here?
Joe said you needed help. And since I did good with the greases, he said he'd take me along again.
Take you along again for what exactly?
They're waiting for you.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, that's my man Vito.
Oh,
Morning, Mr. Falcone.
morning, Mr. Falcone.
Hey, guys. So what's happening?
I heard how you got rid of Luca, Vito. Good job.
There will be plot spoilers, but
Thanks to you, we now have proof
since
that
you
the
don't know
man
who
who
any of these
planned the
people are,
attack
probably
on
not
the
that
guys.
big spoilers.
We couldn't do anything to him openly till now. He just cut his own throat.
Clementi.
He kidnapped and tortured our guys, and that means war.
The main story has loads of references to Mafia films. You know, Goodfellas, all sorts. It's all there.
So we're gonna take out Clementi.
Exactly.
I think the facial animations are pretty great,
Called a big meeting in the Empire Arms Hotel today. This is our best
especially
chance to
on
get rid
Vito.
of him and his top guys.
I think Vito's face is great.
Right in there and kill a few dozen heavily armed men in broad daylight in the nicest hotel in town. Is that right?
Don't worry, I got a plan. Shit! Joe, put that thing away. Eddie, don't worry. It's safe. I just gotta press this. Put it away now. Okay, okay. You're such a chicken shit.
Okay, so now we're gonna waltz right in and blow up the nicest hotel in town. Isn't that overkill?
Don't worry. This thing ain't that powerful. It won't blow up the whole building, but everybody in the room where it goes off is dead meat.
How are we gonna know when to detonate it?
We'll use a window washing platform. We'll almost be able to watch it.
So that's Joe, the guy speaking, who's your best
Okay,
friend.
fellas, I'm counting on you. If all goes well, I'll have something nice for you.
And Falcone is like the
When it's
mobster
over,
boss
call
you're running, you're working for at the
by
moment.
way, I closed the bar today, just in case Alberto tried something.
Hey, good luck, fellas.
Oh, what's happening with my coat there? It's
You mean Marty?
clipping through my leg.
He's part of the organization, so he had to wait outside.
I mean, why is he here at all?
Why do you think? He's going with us because we need a getaway driver and somebody to cover our asses. What do you got against him anyway? I known him since he was a little kid, and he saved my ass with them greases.
Yeah, but we're not fighting a bunch of drunk dirtbags this time. We're about to take out the most powerful family in this city, and you're bringing a kid.
And how old were you when you started doing this shit? You're talking like you're some old fart. Look, Vito, he's gonna wait in the car outside and drive us away. That's it. He ain't even gonna know what we're doing there. He's a great driver, and that's exactly what we need on this one.
Okay, Joe, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, this is a bad idea.
And, yeah, foreshadowing. Turns out to be a bad idea. So Joe's got this lovely apartment that slowly gets upgraded as the game continues. He likes Playboy. That is something that's in here. There are literally licensed Playboy things, which feels weird, really weird. And you find them around, and they are, yeah, it's full-on nudity, and, yeah, not really tasteful, particularly. Bit silly, if you ask me, but, well, I guess they must have had some kind of licensing deal with Playboy magazine. Anyway, we'll walk now sedately down to the car, and then we'll drive over to the hotel. Don't know why we have to walk so slowly when we're with Joe. It's like we can't run anywhere, we can only walk at a snail's pace. Here we are. Which car are we going to take?
We'll take my car.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, I'll drive.
Alright, if you're sure. We could have taken mine. Smith Custom 200. Oh, no, as much as I want to listen to the radio, I'm just terrified that if I put this on YouTube, I'll get all sorts of copyright content things saying, hey, you can't have Buddy Holly in this.
Yeah, for a little fireworks show.
Oh, explosives are in the car, so be careful, so we don't want to crash into anything. Okay, so we're going to drive down to the hotel. The city does change, so the game begins in 1945 and then jumps forward because of a reason. You can find out if you play the game yourself. And it looks totally different in 1945. It's snowing, the snow leaves tracks, all the cars are covered in snow. It looks really, really pretty. Really, really good. And now it's in the 50s. It's got, you know, all of these 50s styles cars. But again, a bit out of time because it's supposed to be 51. If it was 56, all of these cars would be probably time authentic. But in 1951, these are all a bit too modern.
The less you know, the better off you are.
And if you keep asking questions, I'm just gonna have to
asking
find somebody
questions.
else to drive us next time.
Okay, okay. No more questions. Sure, whatever. So you're gonna blow the hotel sky high, huh?
Oh, this guy is so
Sorry,
irritating.
sorry.
One more word out of you.
All right.
What's that guy
sorry.
doing walking in the middle of the road?
Cross my heart.
Really beautiful car, this one. All the cars from the 50s look pretty. It's really nice. The city is basically kind of New York-like. But it is just a pretty backdrop to the main story, really. There's nothing to do in it at all, as I've said before. Just go around this corner. But I do really like the soundtrack, both the orchestral soundtrack and the licensed soundtrack. Even though the songs are not necessarily year appropriate, it does feel
All right, here's the
kind of
hotel.
time
The
appropriate.
entrance to
Oh,
the garage is
well,
on the
I'm
other
there.
side.
Lost the game for a second. I think I must have accidentally pressed the Windows key. Okay, into the underground car park.
Park in there. And hey, we gotta leave all our guns in the car. The last thing we need is one of Clemente's goons searching us and finding them.
Okay, that's fine, no worries. There we go. Get out of the car. Now where are we going? Just standing here.
All right, Vito and me, you'll go in and do what needs
So
to be
like
done.
something like GTA or whatever, if you, depending on what you know, are wearing, it will have it in the cutscenes, have you wearing that thing, which is always cool.
Clemente rented the entire 18th floor, the third one from the top. There's a couple of suites and conference rooms up there, and guards.
So how are we gonna get up there?
Round the back, through the laundry room.
Alright.
Wanna wash your shorts before we do this?
I feel Vito and Joe are always, both a really good pair of characters. They get on with each other really well, you know, you can tell they're good friends with each other.
We'll grab some hotel worker uniforms, then we'll go do a little cleaning upstairs.
Seriously. When did you become the smart one?
Fuck off. There's supposed to be a guy waiting for us inside with the uniforms. Let's go. And we don't want to make a ruckus before Clemente gets here.
Okay.
Don't go doing nothing stupid.
Hey,
Shouldn't I be telling you that?
exactly.
Stay here.
Stay here.
Always a fucking bridesmaid.
It is a sweary game, this one, but again, I think that's just how this is, how this type of thing
Ah,
is.
shit. It's closed.
All right, well, I'm going to go around
Idiot
this
was
way.
supposed to leave it open for us. Now we gotta wait and hope that asshole shows up. Fuck.
Well, could just walk through here. All sorts of stuff going on here in the laundry, the laundry room. What's that man doing, just standing there? Open the door. Here are the laundry things. Oh, he opened the door.
Look, I'm really sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Really?
Another minute, you would have been late to your own damn funeral.
Sorry, I was...
All right, enough. Just get the hell out of here.
Giving me the money.
See? I got it all under control. Come on, let's go pick up our uniforms.
Alright. Here they are. I want them. Change into cleaners' uniforms.
Vito, one
Oh,
more
very
thing.
stylish.
Hey, put this on.
You fucking serious?
Oh,
So nobody recognizes.
Mario and Luigi.
Great.
Mario and Luigi. Just breaking into a hotel together. Perfect cleaners.
Hey,
Oh,
you
hey.
Get over here.
Hello.
Clean up this fucking mess.
You don't
idiots.
recognize what mess? Oh, this mess on the floor. Okay, well, alright, fine.
Clean this shit up, will you?
I
Somebody's
am.
gonna slip and break their neck.
I was trying to.
Let's go. Move it.
Oh dear, that man has been in the wars.
You got some more work upstairs waiting for you. Get moving.
Okay.
Richie, come with us.
Oh, that guy, carrying that guy, following that guy is one of your friends, or used to be your friend.
That was fucking Henry.
Oh, Henry, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Let's
take
get
the
up there
bucket.
before he gets back.
Get in. Use the elevator.
Haven't seen Henry in a while.
Nope.
Hasn't changed a bit.
Hey, yeah. I hope he don't come back before we do our thing. Henry's good people, even if he does work for Clemente.
Yeah, but what if he does?
Don't even think about that.
I feel like an idiot with this thing on my lip.
Yeah? Well, what if we run into somebody we know? This way, they won't recognize
Oh, really?
us.
He looks pretty recognizable to me. Hello.
About damn time. Where the hell you guys been? Somebody spilled something in the conference room.
Okay. We'll go there.
Yous ain't gonna ask what it is, or how it got there. You're just gonna clean it up.
That's fine.
There's a big meeting starting soon. And the boss ain't gonna be too happy if the place ain't sparkling by then.
Oh, it'll be
So
sparkling.
just know
It'll be
what's
lovely.
good
It'll be
for.
beautiful.
You'll get the place spick and span, and then get the fuck out of yes?
I'm not getting recognized by Clemente's guys, am I? Or maybe I walked too close to one of them.
These two are here to clean up the mess. The mess?
The mess.
Oh, that mess. All right, come on, you two.
Oh, we can't go through that door. We've got to go through this door.
One of the guys who was here before, he
Oh,
tripped and
nice
fell.
restaurant, this one.
The poor guy hit his head pretty hard. About 5 or 6 times.
Oh,
Now there's blood all over the fucking place. And we got a meeting that's supposed to start soon.
oh
So
dear.
you gotta get this shit cleaned up, and you gotta make it...
Make it snappy.
Fucking pricks.
Hey, calm down, will ya? They're not gonna be around to bother you much longer.
All right.
Hey,
Nice
yeah.
view of the city out there.
Give me a hand here.
I'm right next to you. Plant the bomb. I know it's a lot of kind of classic mob stuff that's going on here, but it does work. It's still entertaining. And as I said, you know, if you come to this thinking, okay, it's a linear game, I'm not looking for an open world game with loads of other stuff to do, it is enjoyable for while it lasts. And I also feel it's a better, in terms of the shooting, which we'll get to in a little bit, it's a better experience than... Oh, we are cleaning up the mess, don't worry. It's a better experience than the first game was, which I found really difficult. It was a really tough game to
Clean this too.
shoot things in, basically, because there was this panhandle effect where you basically swung round and it was like you were operating some kind of tank. So much, much easier to do things in this one. Okay, there we finished cleaning up. Should we leave?
Looks like you're done.
Yep, we're done.
All right, you can get out of here.
Good, we'll leave. Don't recognize Clementi's guys. Ooh,
Okay, now let's get to the roof.
we're not getting recognized. We're walking away. No one's going to look at us. We're going to the roof. Nice and slow. Through this door. I wonder what happens if you run downstairs. Could you actually... I've never tried this before. I wonder what happens. I want to see what's at the bottom of here. Aha! I thought so. If you are easily offended, look away now, because I'm going to take this Playboy magazine. Oh, that's not too... That's quite tasteful. That's all right. That's fine. There was no explicit nudity there, thankfully. Otherwise, I would have to flag it for nudity. Or back upstairs. So they're often hidden in, you know, in semi-obvious locations, places where you wouldn't normally walk, like at the bottom of that stairs. We'll walk upstairs now to the roof. I would like them to be able to do a third Mafia game. I think it would be if they managed to finally deliver on an actual open world for Mafia and not just have it be linear.
Vito, hold on.
It could be good.
Here, this is for you.
Oh, I thought you said bring no guns.
Nice.
Some piece of work, huh? 1911 Cole with a modified
How
clip.
did you,
Holds 23 bullets, so the ammo goes quick. And don't go losing it. These are the only two in the whole world.
Really?
We gotta go to the window washing platform. Come on. What are you looking at? Hey, come down and give me a fucking smack. Comment these guys.
Comment these guys. What are they doing on the roof?
Oh, this is like an oyster. Hold on, check it out.
Ugh, how disgusting. Well, we've got to clear them, haven't we? So we've got our gun. So there's a cover system, which is very important in this game. Let's open the door. Very important for if you want to survive, you're going to have to use the cover system. Otherwise, you are going to go down very quickly. So
Back me up, Vito. Is that the fucking best you got? Oh, you're in trouble.
oh God. What's going on here? Oh, well done, Joe. Took out that guy.
Come on, let's go. Chop, chop.
Where is the other guy? I can't even see him.
They teach you that in the army? Shit, they got guns.
Yeah, I know they got guns. We can see that. I'm doing very badly at shooting them at the moment, though. Let's get down here. Still can't see where they are. There's one over there somewhere. There he is. Got him. Headshots in much abundance here. Ooh. Let's pick up that 38 revolver, so you can pick up everyone else's weapons, which is very handy. Otherwise, you run out of ammo quite quickly. Magnum, very good weapon. Can kill most guys with just about one shot. There is a regenerating health system, which is quite interesting in how it works, in that it will regenerate the vast majority of your health, but the more injuries you have, the less regenerating health you'll get. So it will eventually kind of like be half full, and you'll need to heal yourself by eating some food. There we go, that guy's dead. Got him.
Be careful, there might be more.
Shooting feels fine, you know, I think it's quite good. It feels nice and responsive, pretty accurate. I think, you know, the reason it doesn't give you a really close...
Oh, it is. Shot me. Fuck.
Oh, you alright?
Back me up, Vito.
Really, the reason it doesn't give you a really close
Is that the fucking best?
reticule is just so that it's, you know, you're never gonna... Oh dear, quite injured. So wait a little bit.
Come on, let's go. Chop, chop.
Come on, get out. Got him. Let's pick up that Thompson. Thompson, easily a really useful gun to have, because it just, you can spray it and it will take down everyone. I think we've taken everyone out on the roof up here. Let's run over to the cleaning platform. Oh, here come some other guys. There's another guy down there. Come out. Let's take this guy out with the... Oh, missed him. I am a bad shot today. I am really bad shot. Is that... I think there's some drop on that, actually. There we go. Okay. Time to do our nefarious plan. Call the elevator. Just reload that. Hey. Don't move.
I wasn't done with my...
Well, exactly.
Jesus, okay. Okay, don't shoot. I'll do whatever you say.
All right, put your hands behind your back. He ain't gonna hurt you.
Don't move.
Here's some tape. Tie him up.
Okay. Tying up.
You should consider yourself lucky. Everybody else got shot.
True. Everyone else did just get shot.
Okay, get on. We got work to do.
Lower the elevator. Weapons are not allowed here. I dislike it how it does that sometimes. It like says,
How much
no,
wire you
you can't have the weapons here.
Enough.
How much is enough? Will it reach up to the roof?
Of course not. We'll just go up 1 or 2 floors and blow.
So much for you being a smart one.
What?
This is crazy.
Lady
What if
writing
the
a letter in
explosion
there.
takes us out too.
It won't. We'll barely feel it.
We better not. If we fall off this thing, you're gonna be dead before we hit the ground.
True. Very true.
Okay. This is the right floor.
Okay, use the squeegee to stay in character.
Get the squeegee and start
I
washing
will.
windows so we don't look suspicious. I gotta connect the wires.
Okay, I'm washing the windows. There's a very important meeting going in there, and these gentlemen are soon going to not know anything. Occasionally there are pre-rendered cutscenes like this one. So I think this is the vast majority of the cutscenes aren't pre-rendered though. I think it's just because there's quite a big thing going on here. It's like one of the high points of the game. Suddenly a lot quieter.
Take us up a bit. Payback's a bitch. Yeah, just like clockwork. Here we go. These assholes ain't...
Whoa! That was pretty big. We'll barely feel it. Looks pretty bad. Unfortunately, Commenti didn't actually die, so that went well. Can't let him get away.
Hey, you sure made one hell of a mess.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough. Move it.
No. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Not going to happen.
No. Must have watered down his martini.
Back me up, Vito.
I am backing you up, Joe. Ooh. Another classic shootout in a bar scene. Right, we are... Ooh, dear. Where's that even shooting us from?
I amazed myself. Let's go, Vito.
So anyway, that's kind of Mafia 2. You get the idea. It goes on like this. I really like it. It's short. Well, not short. It's kind of average length. And once you finish the main campaign, you're just going to have to replay missions. But I still feel that it's a good sequel, justified sequel for what they have done in the past. When you think of Mafia's history, kick the door open. Whoa. Yeah, so Mafia 2 probably will be on sale half a dozen times. The DLC kind of lets you do the more open world-ish things, like, you know, whatever. Oh dear.
Fuck. Oh shit. This way, Vito. You won't get through there.
True. Oh dear.
Ah, fuck. The sprinklers are going off.
Really? Because I thought it was raining.
Watch this. I can't see a damn thing through all this water.
But as you can see, yeah, when you're not in cover, you die. You lose health extremely quickly. So you have to stay in cover. I feel it's fine. It's a, you know, it's like Mass Effect in that regard. In Mass Effect, you always have to stay in cover, otherwise you're going to die. Quick, sir, did he say?
There's more of them coming.
Come on,
Oh.
assholes. I'm waiting
Okay,
for you.
be ready.
2.
Oh. Just an old cleaning lady.
Nothing against you.
That poor cleaning lady. So yeah, Mafia 2. Check it out. But that's it for now. I will see you next time when we will play something else, and I will leave you with the ABC clock. It's coming up to 7 o'clock. Time for some dinner. So I will see you next time when we slice into something else. Bye for now.